Okay. So, as I discussed already or mentioned already in the pre-Zoom, what we are going to do is we are going to write an article about our personal heroes that we can find in our schools. Who are they? Who are those heroes? Siapa aja? Now, one of the picture or one of the probably a personal hero is the caretaker in our school. Ya, caretaker. What is caretaker? Yang merawat dan menjaga sekolah, ya kan? Caretaker itu seperti itu. Okay, sometimes in your school maybe they are called differently. Dipanggilnya mungkin beda-beda. Some ada yang dibilang sebagai penjaga sekolah, some maybe call them as janitor, others can also be, for example, the security atau seperti itulah ya. Okay, so here are probably the people we can find or the heroes we can find in our schools. Who are they? Now, for example, the first one is picture A. His main responsibility is basically taking care of the schools and sometimes if you need help with cleaning up, the person can also clean up the class, for example, like that. Ya, bantu-bantu bersihin lah ya. Oke, oh Abian sudah datang juga. Oke. Oke, sambil waiting, can you guess who are these people that we can find in our schools? The first picture, what is it? What do you think? Who is it? Kira-kira siapa itu namanya? Kira-kira kita sebutnya apa mereka itu? Oke, ada yang panggilnya janitor, ada yang dipanggil sebagai nurse, ada yang dipanggil sebagai bapak atau ibu kantin, maybe, ada yang dipanggil security. Masya Allah. Oke, let's listen ya, kita dengarkan saja ya. Oke.
Lesson 8. Activity 1. Listen and number. Speaker 1.
This week I start working at 6 in the morning. At 5 in the evening I'm replaced by Mr. Mahmoud. With Mr. Mahmoud, I keep the school a safe place to study. We protect students from any harm. And we prevent violence at school.
Speaker 2.
I've served students for almost 6 years. I don't cook their lunches at school. I prepare the food at home. I have 2 friends who help me out. Together, we cook healthy, delicious food for the kids. We change menus frequently so the kids won't get bored with their meals.
Speaker 3.
I've been working here for more than 15 years. Every morning I open the school gate. I have to come earlier than the teachers and students. During the day, I clean and tidy up the building and the playground. I'm the last one to leave because I have to lock all the doors and the gate.
Speaker 4. At school, I help the doctor to keep the kids in good health. I have a medical record of all kids, which the doctor can check any time, and I regularly measure the students' weight and height. The doctor comes here only twice a week, but I'm here every day. I'm ready to give first aid to students who get injured or become sick.
Okay. So speaker one is, which one is speaker one? Yes.
C.
Speaker one is actually D. Speaker one is actually D. Yang ini. Oke, coba kita tuliskan. Speaker one-nya itu adalah ini. This is speaker one. Salah. Ntar kok hitam ketemu hitam. Itu speaker one. Speaker two-nya yang mana? I serve students for almost 6 years. I don't cook their lunches at school. I prepare the food at home. I have 2 friends who help me out. Together, we cook healthy, delicious food for the kids. We change menus frequently so the kids won't get bored with their meals. Yang mana tuh?
Kantin.
Kantin, ya, yang ini. So this is actually speaker 2. Okay, how about speaker 3? I've been working here for more than 15 years. Every morning I open the school gate. I have to come earlier than the teachers and students. During the day, I clean and tidy up the building and the playground. I'm the last one to leave because I have to lock all the doors and the gate.
A.
That's correct. So this one is actually speaker 3. So last one, this is actually speaker 4.
4.
Okay. Yeah. Can you tell me what we call this person? Kalau yang picture A ini apa? We call it. Who do we call him?
Janitor.
Yeah, we can call him janitor. Okay. Or caretaker. Oke, kalau janitor sebenarnya tugasnya hanya bersih-bersih. Tapi kalau caretaker memang mengurus semuanya, gitu ya. Kalau picture D, what do we call him? He is the school security. Kita bilangnya security. Atau penjaga sekolah, ya kan? Terbalik, salah lagi. Bukan security, tapi security. Salah ini. Bentar, ini yang terakhir saya koreksi ya. Security. Ini baru betul. This one is actually nurse. Ini the school nurse. Kita bilangnya school nurse. Kalau yang ini the canteen, apa ya, lupa lagi. Canteen attendee itu apa ya? Attendee. Oke. Sebut saja canteen attendee. Gitu ya. Oke. So these 4 people are probably the heroes we can find in our school ya. Mereka adalah pahlawan-pahlawan yang ada di sekolah. Now let's take a look at, remember these 4 pictures? You can open your book if you want to. Now this time we are going to read some of them, okay? And then maybe you can identify which picture is the description in each text. Is it picture A, picture B, picture C, or picture D? Okay? Please read first and write down your answer here. Kalau di buku boleh juga ditulis di bukunya ya. Oke, come on. Okay, let's start with number 1. Maybe you can uh, write down which picture do you think it is. Miss Sunny surely knows what students like to eat because she has 2 children. Her first son is the first grade of junior high school and her second son is in the 5th grade of elementary school. Her husband is a college teacher. Her family usually spends the weekend together. She buys the groceries for our school canteen on Saturday morning together with her family. Which picture is it? Picture C or picture D? Kira-kira picture yang mana ini?
C.
Yes, that's right. It's picture C. Oke, itu picture C. Oke, kita tuliskan di sini ya. Oke, so this one is picture C. Kenapa jadi putih, harusnya biru? Oke. Next. For number 2. Mr. Karim has been working in our school for 10 years. As a gardener, he waters the plant every morning and mows the lawns twice a month. He helps the students take care of the school garden where they plant fruits, vegetables, and flowers. He wants them to do the job carefully, not recklessly. When the students are going to work in the garden, he prepares all the gardening equipment. Adakah di situ picture yang mana?
A.
Kayaknya sih picture A ya. Oke. Tapi di situ tidak ada yang gardener ya kan? Di picture A, B, C, D itu nggak ada gardener kan? Betul nggak?
Iya.
Nggak ada. Tapi ini gardener nih, berarti bukan termasuk ya. Tapi bolehlah dimasukkan. Oke, so tidak ada di picture-nya ini ya. Oke. Number 3. On weekdays, Mr. Bahar deals with the books in our school library. Is reading books his leisure activity? No, it's not. Oh, no, it isn't. I like to do woodwork on the weekend, he says. Mr. Bahar has made some furniture for his house. I love the smell of wood. Making objects out of wood helps me relax. He explained when asked why he likes doing woodwork. Di sini sebenarnya apa? Kerjaannya apa? Kalau yang ini kan namanya gardener ya. Di call it yang picture number 2 itu adalah gardener. Unfortunately, in activity 1 we don't have the picture ya. How about number 3? What do we call this person? The person is called the librarian. Do we have the picture in activity 1? Adakah librarian in picture in activity 1?
Ada.
Tidak ada. Adanya nurse, janitor or caretaker, kantin attendee, sama satu lagi adalah security. Librarian tidak ada di situ. Nah, let's check number 4. I consider Mr. Danu a good worker. This man is always responsible for his work. He never comes late. If he cannot come to school, he assigns one of the cleaners to take over his job. While he's doing his chores, he sometimes hums a song. He is always cheerful. Mr. Danu is good at tidying up a classroom. He is really a well-organized person. Nah, ini mah ada nih kayaknya nih. Which one is it?
A.
Yeah, that's right. This is actually, you can find it in picture A. Kita bisa bilang dia sebagai cleaner, ya. Bisa juga dibilang sebagai janitor, bisa juga dibilang sebagai caretaker. Now, how about picture number 5 here? Thanks to Mr. Ali, we still can work on our school computers. Last month, he stopped a burglary from happening in our computer lab. At 1 in the morning, 5 burglars broke into our school. Mr. Ali was on duty, but luckily the thief didn't see him. Oke, thank you Nesa. Betul sekali. Jawabannya kurang tepat juga Nesa. Yang paling ujung tadi Nesa harusnya. He immediately called the police and who caught the burglars in the act of carrying the computers out of the lab. Bukan C tetapi yang satunya lagi yaitu yang D. Ya kan? Yang D.
Di buku C, Mister.
Oh ya tah.
Iya, beda.
Oh, oke, nggak apa-apa kalau gitu. Jadi ini ya jawabannya C ya. Oke, kalau yang tadi janitor betul yang A ya?
Liter A.
Oke. Kalau yang ini? Kalau yang kantin itu picture-nya di nomor berapa di
D.
situ? Oh, ini D.
D.
Oh, berarti
Iya.
ini ganti aja kita D ya. Oke. Bentar, ini kita iris D ya. Oke. Alright, kita D. Oke. Yang terakhir berarti apa ini? Picture apa nih? Ada nggak? This one is security ya, namanya ya, security. Security. Kalau last one here, number 6. Some nurses. Oh, ini mah udah pasti nurse ya.
B.
Betul. That's right. Kita bilang ini picture B. Berarti. Oke. Kita save dulu. Oke. Baru kita clear. Right. Now, let's move on to the next one. This time we are going to read an article. But if the text is too small or the screen is the text on the screen is too small for you to read, maybe you can read it from your book ya. Okay, so I'm gonna need your help. Okay, Abian, are you still there? Ada Abian ya?
Yes.
Nggak masalah. Okay, Abian, can you read paragraph 1 and until paragraph 3? Sampai sini nih. Ya. Nanti Nesa paragraph 4 until closing. Okay, Abian, can you help me? Can you start?
Okay.
All right.
Every morning he is already at school when I'm still in bed. When I get up, reluctantly, he has already opened our school gate. Who is he? He is not the owner of our school nor our principal. He is Mr. Danu, our dedicated janitor. Mr. Danu has been working in our school for 15 years. He is responsible for opening the school every morning. He holds the keys of the gate and all the rooms. During the day, with the help of 2 cleaners, he cleans and tidies up not only the school building, but also the playground. After the students go home, they immediately clean the school again. Then Mr. Danu carefully locks all the doors and the gate and goes home. When we have a special occasion like a school bazaar or school art day, Mr. Danu eagerly helps us decorate the classroom and arrange the seats. He waits and stays at school until the end of the event. Of the event,
Even
even
if
if
it is
even if it is in the
in the
evening. Everyone at school says that he is very patient and helpful. Mr. Danu never complains about being a janitor. I I consider I
consider
consider him a good worker. He is very responsible for his job. He never comes late. If he cannot come to school, he assigns one of the cleaners to take over his job. While he's doing his course,
chores,
he chores, he sometimes hums a song.
hums,
He is hums a song. He is always cheerful. He is a good at tidying
tidying
up
up
tidying up a classroom. He is really a well
person.
organized person.
Yeah, okay. Nessa, please continue. I wonder.
I wonder if Mr. Dano also does the cleaning at home. I've done the cleaning all day at school. It's my children's turn to do the cleaning at home, he said. Me als-
Once.
once, once Mr. Danu has two daughters and one son. His oldest daughter is a bank teller. His second daughter studies at a public university. His youngest son is a senior high student. To, su- to support the children Mr.
Financially.
financially, Mr. Dano and his wife own a food stall. On weekends, Mr. Dano helps his wife serve the customers. Mr. Dano wants his children to have a better life than he does. He dreams of watching his children become successful. Besides that, he dreams of having a restaurant when he is retired. I'm 53 now. I still want to make myself useful when I don't work here
Here.
anymore. He say. I absolutely believe that Mr. Danu can make his dreams come true. He is a hard worker and very responsible for what he does. Certainly his children will look
Certainly. Dibacanya
certainly his
sir. Certainly.
certainly
Hmm.
certainly his children will look at him as their role model.
Okay, very good. All right, so let's put them into how many paragraph here? Ada berapa totalnya? Six paragraphs ya. Ada six paragraph. So this one masih ingat the paragraph the writing apa tuh tadi saya bilangnya apa ya di chat itu the writing formatnya. Okay. Okay, if you take a look at the writing format that I shared earlier, okay, ada yang kita sebut sebagai introduction. This one is the introduction. Okay, ini introduction. Isinya apa introduction? Isinya adalah you write the name of the person you want to describe. In this case, we write about Mr. Danu. Okay, and then write who he is. Mr. Danu itu siapa? Oh, Mr. Danu is our dedicated janitor, gitu kan? And then give your personal, your general impression. General impressionnya dari mana? Ini contohnya. Every morning he is already at school when I'm still in bed. When I get up reluctantly, he has already opened our school gate. Nah, ini sebenarnya kita sebut sebagai general impression of Mr. Danu. Jadi, based on this, we can tell that Mr. Danu is a very diligent person. Karena kalau kita masih tidur di rumah, dia udah bangun gitu, udah bangun, udah buka gerbang, something like that. Nah, masuk ke detail paragraf. Detail paragrafnya ada 4 nih. Dan kalau kita bagi, yang 4 ini adalah satu description about responsibilities of his or her work. Apa saja nih descriptionnya? Ada banyak ya kan? Oke, kalau misalnya kita gak masukkan ke sini nih, oke, introductionnya berarti masuk ke mana nih? Coba kita ambil garis. Oke, yang pertama nih ya. Introduction kan ada 1, 2, 3 ya kan? Yang pertama ada mana nih tadi? General description. Ada nggak di situ general description? Give your general impression ya kan? Ada nih, masuk ke 1. Ini masuk. Kemudian write the name of the person describe. Ada, yaitu ini. Ada namanya kan Mr. Danu gitu kan. Oke, terus you can write who he or she is. Kalau laki-laki he mungkin ya kan. Kalau perempuan she is, seperti itu. Nah, untuk yang nomor 4, karena ini ngomongin pertamanya adalah bagian pertama adalah responsibility, berarti you can write about apa? Describe apa ya? The responsibility yang ini ya kan? Yang G ya kan? Yang nomor 4 ini kebanyakan yang G ya kan? Oke, ini masuknya ke, bentar kita ganti warna. Ini masuk ke sini. Nomor 5 berarti ini paragraf ini nih. Kira-kira yang paragraf ketiga ini apa isinya? Coba lihat. Everyone at school says that he is very patient and helpful. Itu apanya tuh? Mr. Danu never complains about being a janitor. I consider him a good worker. He is very responsible for his job. He never comes late. If he cannot, that's right. Bukan family dong. Lebih ke sifat-sifatnya ya. Berarti masuknya ke describe his or personality trait. Jadi ini E nih. F dong. Ya kan? Nih. Yang ini nih F gitu. Oke. Kemudian yang nomor ini baru ini tentang apa? Keluarganya ya? Right? About his family. Apa aja his family? Di sini ada nggak family? Ada ini. Describe his family. Yang nomor ini nih, paragraf ini. Yang paragraf kelima isinya apa? Danu wants his children to have a better life than he does. He dreams of watching his children become successful. Beside that, he dreams of having a restaurant. Berarti, this is about? Yes, betul sekali Nesa. Right, about the person's dream. Nah, ini closingnya nih. Closingnya tentang apa aja? Hampir sama sih dengan yang di introduction. Yang jelas di kalimat pertamanya apa nih? I absolutely believe that Mr. Danu can make his dream come true. Apa tuh? Apa tuh? Tentang apa? Apa kira-kira? Tentang apa? Oke. Yang nomor 12 tuh tentang I. Write your comment about the person. Bentar, kita ganti deh warnanya, jangan itu. Ganti warna kuning. Bentar, I. Nih. Kemudian yang nomor 13 kira-kira apa isinya? Isinya adalah restate your impression mention in the introduction. Kalau di introduction kan dia bilang si writernya bilang every morning he's already at school when I'm still in bed. When I get up reluctantly, he has already opened our school gate, gitu kan? Nah, berarti itu adalah impression yang kita tulis kembali. Nah, di sini impressionnya apa? He is a hard worker and very responsible for what he does. Certainly his children will look at him as a role model. Sisanya nih adalah ini apa misalnya ada yang namanya the present tense. Present tense-nya yang mana ya kira-kira? Nomor 8 apa ya? Present tense itu apa? Dipakai buat apa? Kalau ada di sini nih, di details ini dipakai untuk apa? Dipakai untuk menuliskan express facts and habitnya si Pak Danu. Kalau yang adverbial phrase dipakai buat apa? To describe when something happens. Kemudian to describe place or something happen. Sama satu lagi to describe the manner and how something happen. Karena itulah fungsi adverb. Adverb or adverb phrases are used to number one to describe time or when something happen. Itu adverb tuh. Kemudian juga to describe a place or where something happen. Yang terakhir yang paling utama adalah to describe a manner or how something happen. Itu. Okay. Any question? Oke, nanti kita akan gunakan ya. No question, Nessa?
No.
Oke, good. Nah, kita akan gunakan yang teks ini as our example ya. Sebagai contoh kalau nanti kita menuliskan our personal hero in our school. Ceritanya gitu. Oke. Now, let's move to another slide. Oke, kita pindah ke slide selanjutnya. This time we focus on Mr. Danu. Kita bagi menjadi 4 nih. Karena tadi kan body paragrafnya atau detailsnya itu ada 4 paragraf kan. Yang pertama ada responsibilities. Yang kedua ada personality traits. Yang ketiga ada family. Yang keempat ada dreams-nya. Please read again. And then write down all the details from each paragraf yang tadi, terutama detailsnya yang tadi ya, yang warna apa tadi, warna merah ya, yang ini nih. Ini kan 1 responsibility, 2 personality, 3 family, 4 dreams ya kan. Oke. Nah sekarang kita tuliskan responsibilities-nya apa aja, personalities-nya apa aja, family-nya apa aja, dreams-nya apa aja. Silakan. Mau ditulis dulu di buku boleh, mau langsung di layar juga boleh. Oke, silakan. Bikin. Oke. Gitu. Oh, apa ini? Oh, oke. Responsibility-nya. Oke. Open the school. Oke. Selengkap itu ya. Alright. Oke, saya bantu pindahkan sedikit ya. Oke, we start with number 1 yang paling utamanya adalah open the school. Kemudian hold the key. Apalagi itu ya. Kemudian clean. Clean and tidy up the building and playground. Kemudian lock all doors and gate. Terus kalau lagi ada acara, decorate the room on special occasion. Sama terakhir arrange seat ya. Arrange seat. Nah, gini aja, nggak usah ditulis seluruh kalimatnya ya. Kalau ditulis seluruh kalimatnya nggak akan muat di sini. Oke, masuk nggak tuh? Ntar. Ya, masuklah. Oke. Nah, kalau yang personality trait-nya apa aja nih? Ada yang bisa bantu nggak nih? Bentar. Ada.
Very patient and helpful.
Very patient and helpful. Ya, kebanyakan. Mana sih? Very patient and helpful. Itu 1. Apalagi ya? Terus apalagi? Good knocker, very responsible. Oke. Nice. Oke, very responsible. Terus juga never comes late itu apa kata lainnya ya? Punctual istilahnya ya kan? Atau kalau nggak punctual bilangnya apa ya? Disiplin. Oke. Disiplin. Nah, kalau katanya family-nya wants his children to have better life than he does. Ya, oke. Betul. Apalagi ya? Responsible, iya. Satu lagi cheerful. Tadi belum masuk tuh. Cheerful. Sama satu lagi adalah organize. Organize. Atau dibilangnya tadi well organized sih. Oke. Well organized. Artinya orangnya rapi. Orangnya tertata gitu ya kan. Family apa tadi? Selain punya anaknya berapa? 3 ya? First daughter? First daughter
Two doctor and one son.
Ya, apa jadi apa? Postdokternya jadi apa? Bank teller ya. Kalau yang pertama tuh kalau nggak salah bank teller. Yang second
Studies at a public university.
doctor. Ya, university student lah ya. University student. Yang ketiga,
Senior high student.
ini son ya. Son itu senior high student. Senior high student. Sama terakhir wife-nya ya. Wife-nya jadi apa? Food
Serve the customers.
food stall owner. Ah, punya warung maksudnya. Punya apa? Tempat makan lah ya. Oke, jadi yang pertama first itu daughter, second itu daughter, yang ketiga itu son. Oke, dreamsnya apa? Dreamsnya apa? Wants to have a restaurant ya?
Ya.
Oke, satu have. Yang pertamanya utamanya adalah successful children. Maunya sih dia successful children. Yang kedua have
Having a restaurant.
a restaurant. Oke. Karena istrinya sudah punya restoran. Oke. Alright. Sama nggak dengan yang tadi di teks? Nah, nanti when you write about another person in school, misalnya itu yang kita mau tuliskan adalah nurse-nya, tuliskan dulu tuh responsibilities-nya seorang nurse tuh apa aja. Oke, Nesa ngechat lagi ya? Oh iya betul, ini Nesa juga. Nah nanti personality trait-nya orangnya seperti apa, tuliskan sifat-sifatnya. Kemudian family-nya, dia tuh udah nikah apa belum? Punya anak berapa misalnya. Kalaupun tidak punya anak, misalnya dia memelihara ponakannya enggak, punya ibu bapak enggak di rumahnya, seperti itu. Maybe you can write about that. Dreams-nya tuh apa? Dia mimpinya apa? Cita-citanya apa? Seperti itu. You write it like this. Oke? Nah, ini gambaran kamu kalau nanti bikin outline. Sisanya sih yang introduction sama closing, tinggal impression kita terhadap orang tersebut sama apa sih yang mau kita perkenalkan, siapa orangnya, namanya siapa, pekerjaannya apa gitu. Oke? Kita lanjut ya. Nah, sekarang coba this time we are going to focus on the adverb. So, I need you to underline the adverbs in this text. Oke? Kalau misalnya you know how to highlight, boleh juga pakai highlightnya. Contohnya seperti ini nih, highlightnya yang adverb aja ya, kita fokuskan pada adverbnya aja. Misalnya activity 5 ya. He eats his meal slowly. Nah, itu udah adverb tuh, slowly itu udah adverb. He eats slowly. He eats his meal slowly. Nah, slowly itu adverbnya. Misalnya yang pertama di paragraf 1 dulu ya. Ini in my bed misalnya. Ada nggak sih? Oh, nggak ada situ sih. Oh, ini nih. Nah, ini termasuknya adverb nih. In our school. Satu. Kemudian satu lagi yang berupa waktu ya kan. For 15 years. Nah tuh, itu 2 tuh. Nah, sisanya silahkan. Ada lagi nggak? Misalnya during the day. Itu satu lagi tuh. With the help of two cleaners. Oke. Silahkan cari lagi. Termasuk yang kayak gini nih, adverbnya yang kayak gini. Immediately. Nah, silahkan. Yang lainnya silahkan dicari. Silahkan. Underline it. Ya. Di draw. Abian, coba di draw pilihannya. Kalau setelah di annotate ada pilihannya mouse, select, text, draw. Nah, pilihannya yang sebelahnya panah tuh yang ada kotak titik-titik-titik. Nah, itu maksudnya highlight. Nah, itu. Ini kan maksudnya carefully kan? Oke, ya. Apalagi? Mana lagi? Ayo. Locks all the doors and the gate goes home. We have a special occasion. Satu lagi nih ada nih. Ini masuk nggak nih? Eagerly. Ada nih, ada li-nya nih. Ya, masuk lah. Oke. Apalagi? Pokoknya yang menyatakan waktu juga boleh nih masukin. Itu adverb juga tuh. Adverb of time jadinya. Contohnya ini nih, until the end of the event. Sama satu lagi, in the evening. Nah, yuk. Coba, yuk. Underline boleh, underline. Nanti saya yang highlightin deh, nggak apa-apa. Ayo. Can you find Nesa, Abian? Oke. Oh, ada Farel juga. Hai Farel.
Hai,
Kemarin nggak masuk ya? Nggak ada yang nganterin, ada lupa.
ketiduran.
Tiduran. Aduh. Ya, bisa. Ya, betul. Financially betul. Helpful tuh adjektif sayang. Oke. Nah, very ini termasuk juga nih, very nih. Nih, very responsible. Nah, itu very-nya menerangkan responsible, boleh. Late. Nah, late juga termasuknya adverb nih. Oke, ada lagi nggak? Yo, paragraf 3 nih. Every morning. Ada. Oh, ini termasuk every morning nih tadi nih paragraf ininya. Oke. Paragraf 3 ada at school contohnya nih. Ini adverb nih. At school. Very patient. Nah, very-nya menerangkan patient. Boleh. Ada lagi nggak? Yuk. Never, never. Oke. Always cheerful. Mana lagi? Always. Nah, ini adverb nih, always. Oke. Really, ini adverb juga. Sometimes. Ini juga termasuk adverb nih. Sometimes. It's. Oke. Ini sometimes nih. Oke. Oh, ini never di atas nih. Tuh, itu adverb juga tuh. Nah, Paragraf ketiganya apalagi selain yang tadi financially nih? Ada lagi apa lagi? I wonder if Mr. Danu also does the cleaning at home. I've done cleaning all day. Oke, ini paragraf ketiganya. Oke. At home. Itu at home tuh termasuk adverb loh. Ini adverb untuk place. Oke, ada at home. Satu lagi kalau ada at home berarti ada at school. Ini termasuk nih adverb nih. Apalagi? Yes, at home yang ini juga. Betul. At home yang ini juga nih. Bentar. Nah, yang ini juga boleh. Oke, apalagi? At a public university itu boleh juga. Oke. Ada lagi. On weekend itu on weekend keterangan waktu kan? Nah, keterangan waktu itu termasuknya adverb loh. Boleh masukin. Ada financially tadi udah. Oke, ada satu lagi all day. All day mana all day tadi? Kayaknya tadi saya lihat ada all day deh. Oh ini all day. Yang terakhir ada apa? Ada now. Nah, these are the adverbs you can find in the details. Okay. These are the adverbs you can find in the details. Sudah dikasih tanda on your book? Have you marked all the words or the phrases on your book? Sudah? Oke. Good. Jadi kalau ketemu nanti yang itu, oh itu adverb nih. Cuman adverbnya ada yang adverb of place, ada adverb of time, ada adverb of manner. Adverb of manner tuh kayak tadi misalnya kayak financially, carefully, immediately. Kalau yang time misalnya every morning, during the day, terus misalnya in the morning. Nah, itu adverb of time. Kalau adverb of place yang mana? In our school, with the help of the two cleaners. Kemudian at school, at home, at a public university. Itu adverb of time. Nah, kalau yang manner itu contohnya kayak tadi financially, immediately, carefully seperti itu. Oke. Nah, sudah mengenal adverb kan sekarang? Oke, jadi adverb itu nggak cuman yang akhiran li ending doang gitu. Ada juga adverb lainnya seperti itu. Oke. Let's continue to our next slide. Nah, this time silahkan you discuss. Boleh berdua, boleh sendiri-sendiri. Take a look at some of these heroes in your school. Oke. Pikirkan siapakah orang tersebut. Nah, tuliskan responsibilities-nya apa saja, personality traits-nya apa aja, family-nya ada apa. Boleh nggak yang nggak di sekolah? Boleh, karena sekolah kan susah ya sekarang ya. Betul nggak? Maybe you can interview someone around your house. Siapa? Misalnya kalau di rumah ada supir, you can write about your driver. Kalau di dekat rumah ada tukang sampah, you can write the garbage collector man misalnya ya. Garbage collector lah bilangnya ya. Atau di rumah nggak ada supir, nggak ada tukang sampah, ada pembantu, ya udah berarti house apa bilangnya? Domestic helper. Namanya domestic helper. Tuliskan misalnya kalau misalnya supir misalnya ya, Pak Sapin, our dedicated driver. Nah, itu judulnya boleh seperti itu tuh. Introduction-nya apa tadi? Isinya apa introduction? Introduction harus ada our general impression of the person, introduce his or her name, kemudian introduce his or her position atau worknya tuh apa. Baru you write about responsibilities-nya apa, personality traits-nya gimana, family-nya ada siapa saja, dreams-nya apa. Closing-nya tinggal mengulang your opinion or your comment about this person and your impression. Mengulang lagi impression yang tadi disebutkan di awal di introduction, diulang lagi tapi dengan kalimat yang berbeda. Do you understand what to do? Farrell, do you understand what to do? Abian? Paham?
Yes.
Oke. Silakan mulai orat-orat di bukunya. Pikirkan orang-orang yang ada di sekitar kamu. Oke. Siapa nih yang mau ditulis? Kalau di picture-nya kan ada nurse misalnya, ada teacher. Boleh tuh kalau mau nulis tentang teacher boleh. Mau nulis tentang driver boleh. Mau you write about domestic helper boleh. Oke. Pastikan you write about someone that is close to you. Yang memang dekat. Jadi nanti kalau harus interview nggak usah jauh-jauh gitu maksudnya. Oke? Yo, silakan mulai tulis-tulis di itunya. Write it on your outline. Nah, outline-nya ada di halaman berapa tuh? Lupa lagi saya. Oke, you can check on your book. You can write it on your book. Silakan. Oke. Mungkin kalau Nesa, who do you want to write, Nesa? Nesa mau nulis tentang siapa? Oke. Mau nulis tentang siapa? Kalau Abian mau nulis tentang siapa, Abian? School nurse kah? Driver kah? Atau siapa? Come on. Sudah ada gambaran? Who do you want to write? Whom you want to write? Oke. Yuk, kita lanjut ke slide selanjutnya. Ya, ikuti yang ini ya. Nah, silakan introduction-nya gimana kira-kira? Contohnya kalau kita mau nulis tentang Budina nih ya. You can write about this. Contohnya ini nih. Misalnya apa ya? Oh, you want to write about your domestic helper? Boleh, Nesa. You can write about about the domestic helper. Nah, misalnya kalau kita mau tulis tentang Budina nih ya, contohnya nih ya. Kita masuk ke itu dulu. Oke. Oke. Anggaplah kita nulis ini. Berarti kalimat pertamanya adalah ini mungkin. Every day, you can write about this ya. Ini how do you write the introduction? Every day, this lady comes to our school in her shining white uniform. Oke. Kalimat keduanya kira-kira apa ya? Boleh bantu nggak? Yang keduanya apa kira-kira? Ayo, kalimat keduanya apa? Kalimat keduanya kira-kira apa? Halo? Ayo, at school. Boleh lanjutkan misalnya at school. She regularly. Jadi introduce dulu nih orangnya siapa nih. Tapi kalau di awal kalimat awal jangan disebutin namanya ya, biar agak surprising gitu ya. Oke, regularly visits our classroom to tell us about healthy living practices. Nah, itu mungkin yang kalimat keduanya. Ayo dong, bantu kalimat ketiganya jadi apa ya? Kalimat ketiganya apa? Ayo. Kalimat ketiganya, this shows. Ini nih. Oke, bentar. Ini aja deh. Yang pertama ini nih. Copy. Oke. Yang keduanya. Nah, ini. Oke. Oke. Yang ketiganya ini. Yang keempat kira-kira apa ya? Ini. Oke, tuh seperti itu. Oke. Masuk ke sini. Oke. Terakhir. Udah, tuh seperti itu. Nah, ini jadi kalau disusun jadinya introduction itu seperti itu. Oke, any question? Halo? Ada pertanyaan kah? Halo? Oke, bisa ya? Bisa ya? So, this is how you form introduction. Nah, kalau yang closingnya gimana? Closingnya tinggal bilang, I believe Miss Dina is a dedicated nurse misalnya. Terus I believe that Miss Dina will make her dreams come true to have her own clinic atau to help more people, seperti itulah kurang lebih. Okay? So for next week, okay, you're going to writing about this ya, contohnya. Jadi nanti bikin kayak gini. Bentar, sorry, mana sih? Nah, kayak gini, di save dulu. Oke, ini clear. Nah, setelah bikin itu, coba kita lihat ke sini. Oke, nanti kita cek. Kamu submit writing kamu ke ke grup yang sudah jadinya ya. Oke, nanti kita cek menurut kamu misalnya Nesa nanti dicek Abian sama Farel. Oh, Nesa sudah nggak ini has your friend write the introduction, details and closing? Sudah, berarti cek, kasih tanda checklist. Has your friend mentioned the name of occupation of the person in the introduction? Sudah, seperti itu. Nah, ini yang tadi tentang itunya. Nah, ini. Oke. Alright guys, that's all for today. So, if you have more question, apa ini chatnya? She's helpful, she's okay, betul, bisa seperti itu. Okay. So if you still have more question, boleh tanya saya, jangan ragu-ragu, okay? Nah, kalau di sini tambahkannya agak selain family and dreams ada juga leisure activities ya. Tapi kalau kamu mau masukin bagus, enggak juga nggak apa-apa. Minimal ada responsibilities, personality traits, family, and dreams. Nah, ini nanti hari Jumat depan kita periksa ya. Oh, sama satu lagi, Jumat depan kemungkinan adalah periodic test ya guys. Karena kita sudah selesai 7 pertemuan, lesson 1 sampai lesson 7. Nanti mungkin kita sedikit review dulu untuk lesson 1 sampai 7-nya, kemudian baru ke PT hari Jumat depan. Oke guys? Thank you for coming. Okay. See you next time. Bye bye.